Welcome to Family Gaming TV. I'm here at Gamescom with Chris Bishop from Turn 10, is that right?
From Xbox.
Yeah, from Xbox, and we're on the Xbox booth looking at Forza Horizon 2. Now, we looked at this out at E3, and it was impressive then, but I understand this is a fresh build with lots more to see. So could you maybe talk us through what we're seeing on the screen?
Yeah, so right here, he's picking our new hero car, the Lamborghini Huracán. It's an amazing new hero car for Forza Horizon 2. All-wheel drive, which is great. One of the big things that's new with this game is that it's a real open-world game. You'll see as shortly after he gets off the road here, he flies through fields. We really opened it up. The driving play space in this game is 3 times bigger than in the first Forza Horizon 1, and you can just really drive anywhere. We have over 200 cars, a huge range of cars, the trucks, everything to the 1945 Jeep Willys to modern-day supercar, like you see here, the Lamborghini Huracán.
Yeah, nice. So, as I said, we saw it at E3, so could you just maybe talk to what is different here in this build, because it's obviously come on a long way.
Yeah, well, we're getting closer to launch. You know, the game comes out on September 30th in the US and then October 2nd here in Germany. But you know, we've continued to work very hard on it over the last few months since E3. So it's got a new polish on it. You'll notice the weather effects look better than ever.
So it's sunny now. Will we see weather developing through the race?
Yeah, I think it's around 50% in this demo. In the actual game, it's very dynamic. The weather's going to vary depending on where you're at in the open world. You know, this is a quick demo that we have along the coast, but yeah, around 50% here, you'll see the rain start coming in. It affects the traction, it affects the visibility. One of my favorite aspects of it is when you're behind cars, they really kick up a lot of spray. So just like in real life, you have to take that into account. And the weather, along with the day and night cycles in this game, just really add a huge dynamic variety of gameplay experiences. You know, every time you play this game, it's going to feel and look different, especially with the Drivatar technology. So, but to answer your question, yeah, it's a new build, definitely sharper than what we were showing at E3, and you know, I think it'll look even better by the time we launch it.
And so, in terms of gameplay, is it the same sort of thing? This scoring points for drifting and passing people. You're seeing the names of rivals popping up. So, how's that developing as the game gets near to launch?
Yeah, so here at Gamescom, we have announced some new modes of gameplay. We're really talking about all the social.
And here comes the rain.
Yeah, here comes the rain. One of my favorite parts with the windshield wipers. So this demo is a pretty traditional point-to-point 12-person multiplayer race. The game will be 12 people multiplayer, or in this case, you're racing against 11 other Drivatars. But there's just so many different type of game modes. So what we announced at Gamescom here was King and Infected. So these are 2 like playground modes, where it's almost like tag or running away from other people. We've built
nice, I like that.
Yeah, it's really fun. We've built these like little arenas where people can, you know, almost like it reminds me of the Mario Kart days, but now you have, you know, the amazing Forza graphics and physics and all of that. But we also like to talk about just the freedom and how you want to play this. So online road trip is really neat, where you can you sign up from the menu that you want to do in an online road trip, and then completely seamlessly, your car never stops. It literally happens within just a second or two, and your car continues rolling while it's loading. It brings you into an online road trip with up to 11 other cars. So 12 of you are driving around this open world, going from location to a location. When you get to a location, you do 4 different events. Everything from the different playground games, like I talked about, with King and Infected, to traditional types races, team races, and then at the end of those 4 events, someone was named first place, and then they all vote on where they want to go. So it's just a really fun way to explore as a group the entire game. So that's online road trip, and then the other main new gameplay mode that we've been talking about is online free roam. So this is where me and you can hop on together, and if we're really into street racing, we can just go around the game just like we're doing single player and do all the street racing together. If we just want to explore and go find all the cool cars via barn finds, we can do that too. So all the 200 cars are all next gen, you know, beautiful cars, just like Forza Motorsport 5, but we like to say we've had to Horizonified these, and by what I mean by that is we had to turn working windshield wipers on. All the interiors illuminate correctly, because at night, we have night now in Forza Horizon 2. All of the surfaces correctly respond to dirt and rain, and they dry appropriately. last night we were doing a Twitch feed, and one of my favorite comments from someone was they were impressed when the cars go into the dirt, the tires get really muddy and dirty, and then when the car drove out of the dirt into the grass for a while, the dirt actually came off.
Oh, nice.
And so it's a really amazing simulation that we've built here. Probably the most advanced, I think, technically cool aspect of this game is the atmosphere. So in a lot of video games, you know, the sky is blue because someone made the sky blue, right? They painted it blue. In our game, we actually simulated the real atmosphere. So what this means is, as the game sunlight comes down, it hits these particles that we built, and the sun goes through the simulated air particles to make the sky look blue. So if we reduce the atmosphere to 0 and you look up, you see space. The stars are all correct, it's perfectly black. And what this allows us to do is accurately recreate the amazing sunsets in Southern Europe, the amazing sunrises on the coast. So it's just an amazingly beautiful game, and it's all accurate. In this demo, you'll see a rainbow after the rain stops. That rainbow isn't a fake rainbow that we created. It actually is mathematically correct, created just like a real rainbow comes after a rain based on the atmospheric conditions.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. There's some very, very smart playground people that playground studios that probably could be meteorologists with how much studying and research they did to bring in this new tech to really recreate the atmosphere that in a way that's never been done before.
Cool, it looks really good. I can't wait to get our hands on it properly.
Yeah.
And so has it got a firm launch date?
Yeah, September 30th for the US. Actually, September 30th for all of North America and South America. October 2nd for here in Germany. October 3rd for the rest of Europe. And October 2nd also for most of Asia and Australia.
Cool, thanks a lot, cheers.
My pleasure, thank you.